Now, of course, if you press light, that turns on the light. I'd say that's 400 lumens. That's pretty bright. Of course, this is your pan and tilt options. So you just press there for it to look around. Right now it's looking more at my face. There we go. All right, and today we're back with a new outdoor smart security camera. This one is one of the best looking outdoor security cameras that I've tested in a while, just by the design and the features. So first off, thanks to my friends at this company who were nice enough to send us the Security Cam D1 SE. This is a 5 megapixel Ultra HD 3K resolution security camera that also has a built-in 400 lumens spotlight. You don't need a subscription. You can just use a micro SD card, sold separately of course. And you may not be able to tell, but there's actually a 400 lumens spotlight on here, which is like right in the middle, right around the camera lens. I think this looks amazing and is a pretty amazing outdoor smart security camera. So of course, we're gonna get on the overhead rig, we'll go through the unboxing, then we'll go through the setup process with their app, and I'll show you some audio video clips directly from this D1 SE security camera. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. Let's check out this D1 SE security camera. All right, so let's open up our camera here. So you can see on the front, 5 megapixel UHD Wi-Fi security camera and spotlight, 400 lumens spotlight, works with Alexa and Google Home, the security camera D1 SE, and this side mentions that you get a 360-degree panoramic view, Wi-Fi connected, motion activated LED spotlight, full color day and night vision, security siren, weather resistant design. The back just kind of mentions what comes in here: mounting bracket, power adapter, etc. Got your little sticker there, security camera D1 SE. And then this side has a QR code to download the app, as well as a few more features. So the live view and recording history, Ultra HD video, real-time notifications, two-way talk, smart motion alerts. So let's open this on up and let's see what we're working with here. All right, so pull this down, open it up. We've got one of my favorites, a 24/7 monitoring sticker. To me, these are great deterrents. Got a nice little instruction guide, tell you everything you won't see here. Then foam, and here is the camera. You can kind of see that light a little better now, or that there is one there. But this cable is permanently attached, and it's just got a normal like power plug there. Nice logo on the front. Got your wireless antennas here, and of course underneath here you've got a micro SD card slot and a reset button, and then this nicely protects all that, keeps it weatherproof. And really, that's kind of it around showing you the actual camera. There is a speaker on the back here, but you can look this up and down and rotate it all the way around like a roller coaster. And then if I keep going, I have an accessories box, and yeah, that's it for this one. So in our little accessories box, we have the included power cable. This is a 6.8 foot power cable, so almost 7 feet. Then some screws and anchors for mounting the, for that, wall plate here. So you'd be able to just mount this to the wall, and then this just kind of, well, with that down, this just very easily slides into place right there. Nice and simple. So of course, we're gonna go through the setup process. So let's download their app. We will get this plugged in. We're gonna pop in our own micro SD card, and then we'll show you around the app and some audio video clips directly from this security camera. This is the app here. Just install this app on your phone, create you an account and log in, and we'll show you what to do next. As I mentioned, the QR code's on the side of the box and in the instructions. So we'll plug our power cable into power, which I have right here behind my desk, and then just easily plug this into here, and now it's plugged up and ready to go. I'm gonna kind of set that off to the side. The camera should boot up. The last thing to do, there we go, we got a green light, is let's add in a micro SD card. One moment. Now this here is a class 10 32 gig micro SD card. Any class 10 32 gig or up to about 128 gig should work perfectly fine with this camera. Of course, pop this back out like so, and then you're able to just slide in your SD card. There we go. Now our SD card's in place, and the camera should be ready to go. So this is what the app would look like. First things first, of course, click add device. It wants Bluetooth permission, so you click allow and allow, which then has it instantly find this camera that's already power on. So you can just click add. Now it wants our Wi-Fi information. So we'll select our Wi-Fi network, put in our Wi-Fi password.
The camera is connecting to your Wi-Fi network. It may take a moment. Please wait for a while.
Very good speaker. Wow. We'll give this a moment to do its thing.
Save settings successfully.
Well, it's done. Didn't realize it would start spinning like that. So now, I think it's trying to follow me. Now we'll click continue, and we'll call this D1 SE. Done. Not dealing with cloud storage since I put in the SD card, and it has a firmware upgrade. So we'll go ahead and run that. And once this firmware is done, then we'll show you around the app and the audio video clips directly from the camera. All right, so our firmware is now upgraded. So you can click play here, brings us into the camera. Now the first thing I'm going to do is go to more and turn off this tracking. That way it won't be trying to track me. That's what all that movement was. So now the tracking is turned off. There's a calibration and a cruise option there. And of course at the bottom you have light, tone, talk, alarm, and more, which was how I got to that tracking. Now of course if you press light, that turns on the light. I'd say that's 400 lumens. That's pretty bright. Of course this is your pan and tilt options. So you just press there for it to look around. Right now it's looking more at my face. There we go. There we go. Then you have a few options here. So this UHD will switch it between SD and UHD. Of course, the one next to it will record you a video clip, and this will mute and unmute the camera. And lastly, that one. And lastly, the one on the screen here will take it full screen, where you then have those same options here along the bottom. Now, the only other thing to really show you here is the settings gear in the top right, where we have the camera either on or off. So you can flip that switch to cut it off. You can change the name. You can share the device with other people. You got your AI surveillance, which all of this is enabled by default. Your human detection and intrusion detection, vehicle detection, parking guard, lawn surveillance, and pet detection, which is in beta. Then you got your detection settings, which are enabled. We're using intelligent detection, and we have our sensitivity a little higher than medium. That's good. This is all the default options. And then you can put that tracking on, where then it would track a person if they walked through your yard as much as it's able to see them. Now, auto cruise is disabled. This is where it'll just kind of pan around. Normally I would never set a camera for this, but if you want it to be looking left to right from time to time, you can definitely set that up. Your notification settings, so you can enable those, immediate or intelligent, and you can tell it which events you want notifications for. Then you have your cloud recording, which we don't have the cloud, we're just using the SD card, but they do have a cloud option. Local recording mode, which is what we're using. You can have it record events or have it record 24/7. I would always say 24/7 is best, because then you'll never miss anything. Then if we go to video and audio, you can see we have it on 3K Ultra HD. It's automatic to switch to the night vision based on the ambient light, and you can have it either use the light or the infrared. That's up to you. Camera volume, we'll put that to 100, and it's set to record sound. And then your light settings, brightness is all the way, and it'll turn off the lights on a delay. You can put that up to 15 minutes. Wow, I like that. That's a good option, because if somebody triggers this camera, that means the light could stay on for up to 15 minutes if you wanted to, which is what's great about a wired camera that's powered like this versus battery. Now, there is a sleep schedule, so if you wanted to put this to sleep, you could. Would never ever recommend that. And you can turn on or off this little blue LED light, and then Alexa, Google, about the device, time settings, firmware, just all your like extra settings here. So I do want to get a daytime and a nighttime audio video test. So I'm going to select this button here, which as you can see starts a recording, where I'll look at the camera and say, this is a daytime audio video test on the D1 SE security camera. And then we select the same one there, and now it's saved that recording. Now I will make a nighttime audio video test with and without this ultra bright spotlight here. I'll also show you that spotlight with nothing else on in my room, so you can see how bright it is. We'll put all that in right here. And this is a nighttime audio video test on the D1 SE without the spotlight. And this is a nighttime audio video test on the D1 SE with the spotlight. So just got to show you, this is the spotlight. And if I go to widescreen, you can actually see how much light this is actually putting off in my messy room here. So with this much light, if somebody walked in front of this and triggered it at your house, it would definitely light up the outside for you. And then the last thing to show you is, of course, a speaker test. So I'm going to go in another room, click this talk button here so that I can talk to the camera, and we'll see exactly how loud and clear the speaker is on the D1 SE.
This is a speaker test on the D1 SE.
And there you have it. That's the speaker test on here. Very loud speaker. They would definitely be able to hear you from a ways away. So I think that'll essentially do it. And there we have it. That's a look at this 3K 5 megapixel Ultra HD outdoor security camera. Now, the D1 SE is amazing in a few ways, in my opinion. I love the built-in tracking feature. I like the idea that you can have something tracked through your yard as it's moving. I personally just would not use it, but I think that it's a great idea. I do think the 400 lumen spotlight is very, very bright. Even if this is at the top of your house on the corner, it's going to be able to shine enough lights to be able to clearly see what is there. Also, the speaker, absolutely stellar, and most importantly, the Ultra HD 3K resolution is absolutely amazing. Some of the best picture quality that I've seen on a security camera. Now, of course, you would have to put this somewhere where you could plug it into power. You can always use a drop cord, so that is one way to get around the 7-foot cable length, which is not really a minus because, as I mentioned, you get a bright light, you get amazing high quality picture that you can't get with the battery cameras, and most importantly, with the SD card installed, sold separately of course, you can get 24/7 recording on this camera, so you never ever miss a moment. At the end of the day, 2 massive thumbs up on this D1 SE security camera. Did I mention it's waterproof? Because it's waterproof and made for outdoors. So I'll of course have this exact camera linked down below in my description if you'd like to grab one of these for yourself. And that should do it for today's video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.